Welcome to Open Whispers channel. Remember to subscribe and hit on the like button, and also remember to share the video. Thank you very much for those who have sent in their emails. Remember, we can always share your opinion on how you feel about the political situation in Nigeria and the suffering of the poor masses of Nigeria, who the elites have continuously enslaved, divided for their own selfish benefits. Remember also to share other experiences that you are going through. Open Whispers is always here through emails and other channels to support you, to tell you it is not over until it is over. We met again during the moonlight dance in the arena, and the sadness continued. The whispering, the secret whispers continued. You also once again nominated me to do a letter this time around to the number one citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You wanted me to pass a message to him. You came to me because you mocked me. You made me a laughing stock during the dance as an ardent supporter of our dear president when he ran for the number one position of Nigeria. I voted for him despite the doubts among some of you. I didn't vote for him based on my tribe, my religion, or any other sentiments, but it was based on the track record that I believed he had fight against corruption, because I know that number one problem in Nigeria today and then, which became the bane of development, is corruption. Take away corruption from Nigeria and the sky will be their beginning. The youth will find their voice. The women will once again go to farms and return. The insecurity in Nigeria will go, because after all, who are benefiting from the insecurity in the country today? If nobody benefits from it, that insecurity would have died a natural death without wasting time. But like in every crisis, there are people who sadly benefit from it. And those are the people who have continuously fueled the insecurity in the country, in my opinion. And I'm writing on your behalf to our number one citizen, President Muhammadu Buhari. Dear President Muhammadu Buhari, I must commend you today for welcoming those leaders from Southeast who represent the voice of a people. The true mark of a leader is one who has a listening ears. And I also want to commend those leaders who sacrifice their personal interest, knowing that the political elites in the Southeast have dodged from getting involved in matters that involve the IPOB leader, because they fear for their political future. They fear they could be termed members of IPOB even when they are not. I encourage them, and I thank you for listening to them and promising that despite how hard it is, their demand, you will give it a thought. And I hope you do. I know the risk in speaking out in our dear nation. I know the next minute I could disappear, or nobody will hear about me again as a commoner. The noise being generated by the invasion of a set in Justice Odele's home will not be generated if I disappear. The noise being generated for Justice Odele, if such noise had been generated when youths were massacred during the ENSA process of October 20 last year, things would have been better. But Shakespeare says that when the commoner dies, nothing is heard, but the high heavens hears the noise when the rich dies. That is the fate of a Nigerian massive today. Dear President Buhari, I write you this letter with a broken heart. I have become the mock or the mockery of my friends around the globe. I boasted that you will solve the problem of corruption. Jonathan lost it from me when the Chibok kidnapping happened, and after so many months they were not found. I lost it, and that's when I decided that he would not have my vote. When you came on board as a retired general and promised you will solve that problem, you had my vote. If I die today and ask you the question, what is going on in Nigeria today in that regard? So many kidnappings have taken place. Ransoms have been paid through the banks. The sponsors have not been traced. Nothing has come out of it. Nobody has been held accountable. Was that why I voted for you, my dear President? Yesterday, a village in Taraba was invaded by a group from Cameroon. Ali Ndume came on air to say it was not an attack on Nigerians, but lives were lost, and I referred him to when an attack occurred in Kabul airport in Afghanistan. America responded within 72 hours. They fished out with their drone the planner or the mastermind of the attack in the Kabul airport and took him out. That is what intelligence means in a nation. That is how we respond to attack, even if it's one soul that is lost. Americans value human lives. That is why you see their president showing up when any terror attack happens or any life is lost. You see him on tele, you see him on air. He even visits the place because the life of every American is important. In Nigeria, why is it, my dear President, that lives don't matter? Why is it that decent voices are not heard? Was that why I voted for you? People are laughing at me. When you came to power, dollar was exchanging for 160, 170. Today, how much is dollar exchanging? I have become the laughing stock of my friends. Was that why I voted for you? Dear President, Esiabai Robi said in his book, Moked, that Biafra is like a stream of music in the memory of a madman. How have you handled the problem of Nnamdi Kanu? America, despite their strength, believe in reaching out. And this is why Colin Powell said, and I quote, he said that indeed we are strongest when the face of America is not only a soldier carrying a gun, but also a diplomat negotiating peace. A Peace Corps volunteer bringing clean water to a village, a relief worker stepping up out of the cargo plane when the flood is ravaging. Madeleine Albright also said, and I also quote, I do believe that in order to be a successful negotiator, that as a diplomat, you have to be able to put yourself into the person's shoes. Unless you understand what is motivating them, you are never going to be able to figure out how to solve a particular problem. Dear President Buhari, I must confess that the high-handedness, the security situation of the Southeast have been handled could have been done better. What is this tactic? These tactics that when a soldier is killed, soldiers go on a revenge mission and wipe out the entire village. Today, more than 300 youths have vanished in Imo State. No trace of where they are. It is condemnable that the bad elements have hijacked IPOB and killing security men. Our lovely, gallant security men have been killed, and it's condemnable. But that does it justify why every youth in the southeast have been termed IPOB? Does it justify the crystalline of IPOB as a terror organization? When that thing happened, I cried because I feared that you have demonized them. Demonizing Nnamdi Kanu, or what he stood for, would have been the solution to the problem ravaging the southeast. Dear President, let me remind you that even if Nnamdi Kanu dies today, that so many other secessionist groups will still emanate. If those problems that persist in the memory of a madman or a madwoman, that in the first place made his condition worse, if those situations still remain, that madness will always come back. If those problems of marginalization, dehumanization continues in the southeast, and we continue to treat southeast as a conquered territory, the problem will not go away. I call upon you to sit down, not just with all those groups in the southeast who are crying for marginalization, but similar groups across Nigeria. They need dialogue. Like Yar'Adua handled the problem of Niger Delta. When you talk to them, when you tackle those problems, start asking questions. Why, after several billions have been sunk in southeast states, why development has eluded a state like Abia State? Why is it that corruption has plagued a place like Abia State, have deprived the common people of the dividends of democracy, and nobody has been held accountable? Why has it continued so? Mr. President, if I die today and ask you in my grave, what happened to Nigeria? What will be your answer? How can you continue handling the nation the way you have handled it? The bug stops on your table. We demand answers. We are whispering today, and I hope it doesn't turn to open whispers. The whispering is still in secret. It's still in silence. The people are suffering. The people are suffering. The people need help. They need empathy. And to send military men or to deplete our military, who should be busy fighting Boko Haram or other terror organizations, killing innocent people in the north, killing people in Sokoto, killing people in Taraba, to deplete them and send them to southeast over a problem that could have been handled diplomatically may not be the mark of a true leader. I call upon you to rise up to the occasion before it is too late. This is Open Whispers. And to the ordinary masses of Nigeria, I encourage you, be well, do good work, and please, do keep in touch. Don't give up. It is not over until it is over. This is Open Whispers. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.